What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so the other day I saw this story that a white substance was found. The early report said near the White House, right? And I didn't speak on it because I needed more details. I wanted more details to come out about what this could possibly be. But I didn't see anything more about it as far as mainstream news. I would think something like that would be on MSNBC or CNN or something like that, right? But I wasn't seeing it. So I was like, well, that's strange. So I see this now on TMZ. And that is that cocaine was possibly found in the west wing of the White House. And this is what the article said. Cocaine may have been found inside the White House this weekend. Now, earlier reports were saying it was near the White House. And it appears to have been discovered in an area that President Biden frequents a lot on the job. The Secret Service says it discovered a white powdery substance Sunday night in the West Wing during routine rounds. It's unclear where exactly in the West Wing it was found, but a spokesperson for the agency will only say agents stumbled upon it in a work area. Now, what I saw, don't know if this is true, but it was found in the area where the library is in the White House. The library. And that library is an area where Hunter Biden frequently uses and only uses his laptop. But, hey, that's alleged. The Secret Service rep also notes any notion the substance might have been found in the executive mansion is false. While Secret Service won't disclose where the alleged coke lay, it appears DC's films let the cat out of the bag, reportedly relaying via dispatch it was in the library. The President of the United States was not at the White House during this entire ordeal, by the way. The discovery of the unknown powder prompted an increased security alert and a brief evacuation of the premises, and tests are being done to decide what it might be. These are older. I think these are older posts before the update. Look, I think the Secret Service, from what I read, they suspect it's Hunter Biden's. It's not the first time that they found cocaine in the White House. I think this is the first time that they found it, or it got to the point where it was found and it was not immediately known it was Hunter's, which prompted the evacuation. But the Secret Service has done a lot to cover up this guy's crimes. Don't get me wrong, man. I'm not saying that Donald Trump Jr. or Eric Trump or his daughter or daughters are these innocent people. They've done probably some effed up things too. But this dude is come on now, man. This guy's an embarrassment, a disgrace to his father, bro. Which is saying a lot because his father's a disgrace. But when you're a disgrace to a disgrace, that's disgraceful. Let's see. What has this guy done? Solicitation of prostitutes, trafficking, drug usage, all types of crimes. Tax evasion, I think, is another crime of his, right? But he will never set foot in a jail. He won't. Because of who his daddy is. Got all these films on the internet, all these pictures on the internet of this guy smoking crack. Like Jackie Childs would say, it's egregious, salacious, outrageous. But, you know, hey, man. Oh, boy, man. But you know, the media don't talk about this. They don't talk about anything when it comes to Hunter Biden. Nothing. How disrespectful, how much of a disgrace are you that you would leave something like that in the White House, man? You know it was him. You know it was him. We know it was this fuck up. Shameless. Man, I thought Roger Clinton was bad. Remember Roger Clinton? Bill Clinton's brother? Roger at least eventually cleaned up his act, man. There's always been a brother or a child of a president that is always like in the news for like just fucking up, you know. Probably starting with maybe Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter had his brother Billy. You know, he was a personality, Billy Beer, and outspoken in how he felt about certain things. Then, you know, Ronald Reagan, he had his children who were liberals, which was, you know, a far cry from the father, who was this conservative icon. But they were okay for the most part. They weren't like fucked up kids. Then, you know, of course, you had, like I said, Bill Clinton with his brother Roger, who was a cokehead and always, you know, flirting with trouble with the law. Then you had the Bush daughters, who had their little period of time when they were always in the news for some shit. But, you know, then of course you had Trump and his kids. Eric is the idiot. Don is a fucking loon. But I mean, this guy right here, though, man, this is ridiculous, yo. But whatever. This is what people elected. This is what people thought was better. And inflation is out of control. They claim jobs are up, but the types of jobs that are out there are not the types of jobs that's going to pay the bills. The jobs that are being created are low wage, low earning, low skill jobs. There are still people who lost their jobs during, you know, the great economic collapse back in 2019, 2020, who still have not been able to get a job anywhere near the one that they had prior. And more than likely their job is lost forever. You know, we always giving a package to this country and that country, and you know what I'm saying, Ukraine gets a package every goddamn 2 weeks, you know, like a Tupac song or a Tupac album, but we can't get a rebate check. But anyway, that's all I got to say, man. Tell me what you guys think.